I like it better when he does it, and y'all probably do too. Y'all probably want him to come take my job as well. Y'all just want me to film. Anywho, so we're gonna get the tip ball underway. That's gonna be number 22 jumping, Solomon Gilkey versus Braden Williams. Let's play some basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's going to result in Danville getting possession. Good defensive rotation. Braden's going to put one up. Braden's going to come down with it, and we're going to be pushing. Looks like Gilkey is going to face guard Isaac. You're going to get called for a foul right there. Looks like we're going to throw it in for the baseline. 25, Ethan Shoemaker. Isaac with a nice little pull-up. Couldn't quite get it to drop, and it was rebounded by the Little Johns. Solomon with it. going to be tipping. Going to travel out of bounds. We're going to stay here with it. Ellis is going to throw it in for the Danville Little Johns. Terrell Macon, that reminds me of Darrell Macon a couple years ago about 2 years ago with the Razorbacks basketball. He played pretty good. He actually had a tryout against as he gets that layup to drop. He actually had one workout that I know with the Lakers to go to the NBA. Unfortunately, he did not make it. Didn't make the cut. Wasn't as good as me, so I guess that's happening. Gonna lose the ball right there. Gonna go out of bounds. Going the other way with it. Almost jumped the passing lane. Gonna get into the high post. Out to Macon. Tip is gonna have it. Gonna give it to Ellis. Almost got a jump ball or a kick ball right there. And gonna good high basketball IQ by Gata Wagner. Going out of bounds. He had it and threw it off of Macon. Long three-pointer to open up. We're going to have it score. It's going to be a 1-for-1 from Jaden Hutchins. Going to get a tip on it. Caden Fuller almost grabbed it. Don't need to get a foul. And it's going to be Gata Wagner. No dribble whatsoever. Going to convert. 5-2 is now your score. Jumping into what we call Gator, a full court press. Tipping going to hand it off to Macon. Solomon Gilkey with it. Braden Williams on the steal. And he called for a walk. Don't quite agree with that. It's what you call a Euro step. It sometimes can look like it due to the change of direction. And so we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be the Danville Little Johns. Coach Dusty Wright. I don't even remember the coach from last game. His name was like Greg or something. I couldn't tell you unless I looked at the roster. And the roster says, drum roll, Greg Grant. I knew it was 2 G's, but I just didn't know what the other G was. I guess he could be an OG. Anyways. I don't know exactly where we're throwing the ball and found it. Thought it was switched over. Macon gonna pass to Ellis. Trapped right there. Tipping gonna hit a crossover. Gonna lose the ball. Gonna be a jump ball right there. Good effort by Caden Fuller and Tipping. It's gonna be Alex Tipping. I believe he has a sister called Taylor Tipping because there was a Tipping in the last game. And basketball family. Gatto with a 3.
Jump ball possession goes to Danville.
They're going to get that jump ball called their way, but we're going to jump right into our full court press. Surprised them right there. Going to go off a Tipping shoe, and we're going to have it. Good defense right there. Tipping spun move. Jaden was there, surprised him, lost the handle, scared him, went off, and last touch Tipping. For 3, Jaden Hutchins, 8-2. We're gonna get triple teamed right there. We're gonna go 2-on-2. Gatta's gonna take it all the way and convert that layup 10-2 with just about 3.5 minutes taken off the clock. Got a tip. And Isaac's going to score. Going to get a full timeout by Coach Dusty. And so 12-2 is your score at the moment. telling you what, it's starting to look a whole lot like it could be a turn out the way last game did, but in our favor. Knock on wood. I have no wood to knock on, so I'm just gonna pretend like I'm knocking on wood. That was a quick timeout talk by the coaches. It was only 23 seconds went off the minute, and that was a waste of a timeout for Coach Wright. He only used 30 seconds of that full timeout. Anywho, probably didn't know that he was going to go that fast, but anyways, can't take him with you. And he's going to get a technical without the warning. Looks like Isaac hit the ball before it was inbounded. Not going to give him a warning whatsoever. And they're just going to automatically give him the tee. What he did was illegal, but normally they give you a couple warnings before they even think about giving you a technical. Don't know what happened there. I could be wrong. But anywho. Gonna miss that first free throw. Score is 12-3. They're gonna get the ball at half court. We got Bryson Bailey in for Isaac. I don't know what the rules are on technicals in high school basketball. I don't know if most of the time when I see people get technicals, they have to sit, or normally they do sit. Looks like he could have got him to dunk it right there. He gets called for a travel. Looks like the refs are just pulling a lot of this stuff out the rear end. But anyhow, we're gonna get the ball back pretty soon, and before I could even say it, we got it back. So Jaden gonna drive. Gonna get called foul right there. The way that ref called that, it looked like he may have started to motion a walk. Floats up and in. Yeah, they explodes, he controls and drops it on in. It's going to be Terrell Macon on that and one shot. 16-5. Going to send him to the free throw line. Gonna get called for another walk right there. It's gonna be against Jaden Hutchins. Looks like we may get a substitution in right here within the next possession or so. But like I was saying with Isaac, don't know how those technicals work in high school. If you're required to sit for a quarter or a half, because right there Isaac really didn't. It was illegal, but it wasn't anything like throwing an attitude at the ref. And you would think that we got a warning first. But anywho, he's gonna sit, and so he'll for sure be back in this game because that was only his first foul. But it is only the first quarter, so that could be the reason Coach took him out. It was early on in the first. So they're gonna take that one to the hoop. The score is 16-8. Without Isaac, it takes out a lot of the energy, and just like that, we're still winning by 8. But since he's been out, they've kind of gone on a run. Lost a little bit of the momentum, but we're more than capable of getting that back just as fast as we lost it. Three-pointer is up, a little long, and Caden's gonna fight for it. Can't quite get it.
Number 34, Newman, 2-point basket for Danville.
Setting up an offensive set right here for the Bulldogs. Maybe it's an ISO play. Step back by Gada Wagner. Can't get that one to drop, and we're going the other way with it as Macon comes down with it. Picked up by Fuller. Loses it. Caden Fuller intercepts the pass inbounds. (16-10) a minute 33. Gonna get a whole new 5 in right here. The Hunt twins, Cannon Holton, Eli Stinson, and Isaac Villarreal. Gonna float that one up and in. Danville's kind of getting back into this game a little bit. And inside pass to Trenton Hunt. We're gonna get an and one shot from about 10 feet out. Probably a little bit farther than that. Kind of sidearm that one up into the hoop. Got it to drop and going to the free throw line to get another opportunity to score. Going to call for a foul on Lodge Stinson. You know, this isn't how you really wanted it to go, coming out and seeing what the Bulldogs can do. Them coming back and bringing it within, 7 points. 7 points still a lead, but, having the lead that you did, it was a 12-2. And then, keeping up from that, you touch the ball, open up. You kind of don't want them to come back and you miss shots and whatnot, create turnovers. That three-pointer is going to be rebounded by Trenton Hunt. Looking to push it right here. Pass early. Isaac from the wing, deep three-pointer. Gets that one to drop. 22-12. Riding just like that, a 10-point lead again. But they're more than capable of having this lead to begin with. And, you just kind of want them to keep it and push it. And, 10 turns into 12, 12 turns into 14, 16. Things like that, and then quickly go away with it. Nice pass by Trevor Hunt. The bounce pass a little high, and so Isaac Villarreal turns it into an alley-oop. 24-12, literal doubled of what they have, and so that's good by the Waldron Bulldogs. Us having 24, keeping them to a 12, and like I've said in previous games, Coach Brown likes to have goals for their team, and I don't know what the goals necessarily are for this year, but I don't doubt that 12 points a quarter is something that they need to average less than for their opponent. You keep an opponent just 12 points a quarter, then that turns into like 48, and you're scoring 50 or 60 points, and majority of the time, then you're going to win pretty much most of the time when you do that. They don't score more than 48, but if you're averaging 50 and 60 points, you're in good position not only win, but win by a handful. Our ball coming into the second quarter. on the court. We have the same 5 that we left the first quarter with. The Hunt twins, Villarreal and Holcomb, and Stinson. That's going to be an and one. And one by Lige Stinson. Left hand high off the backboard, sending to the free throw line. He's a sophomore, all 5'8" of him. That may be a little generous, but anywho, 26-12, 7:50, just 10 seconds into the second quarter. See if he can convert and make a 3-point play. Can't, but we get the rebound back. Camden Holcomb, quick and inside pass by Trevor Hunt. Picking up, tipping, making with it. Stinson in a foot race with him, breaks down, doesn't get beat off the dribble, doesn't create too much space. As he's sprinting full speed, able to stop on a dime. I was very impressive by Lige Stinson. Almost got a hand on it, going to be airballed. Villarreal coming down with it, and it looks like Solomon is going to pick him up. Pick his pocket. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I took a peek at the roster. 4-3, gets it to draw. 28-14. Now we know why that guy was face guarding him, because he's a bucket. We could have told you that, but we saw that a lot with Peyton Brown. One guy staying on Peyton Brown the whole game, trying to keep him from getting the ball and blocked out of bounds. We're going to stay here with it, but it keeps him from a potential score and gives him time to set back up and defend. Solomon Gilkey on the drive, going to bank that one high off the backboard. Probably a little contact there, finish strong. 31-16 is your score. Trevor, 4-3, gets it to drop for the Waldron Bulldogs, and we're pulling away from this one very quickly as it's 16-34. It's an 18-point lead, 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's going fast, and we're going fast, and that shot's going to be no good. We're having to make a substitution as Isaac picks up a second one early on in the second. Can't risk like that when we have rips like this, and it was questionable. Could have gone either way, I feel like, but it didn't go all the way, so. Anywho, we're going to get Gada Wagner in for Isaac Villarreal. Good defense by Camden Holcomb, rebounded by Gada Wagner. Gada Wagner played the previous play, went all out to get a dough for a steal, and excuse me. Lige Stinson with a good handle right there as it almost went out of bounds, but got a hold of it. Trenton Hunt with a spin move off the glass, and it goes in. Ladies and gentlemen, the Waldron Bulldogs are having them a night. They just took the lead by 20 with that spin move, jump shot floater, whatever you want to call it, by Trenton Hunt. Going to get fouled. Hard foul by Camden Holcomb as he goes to the rim.
Personal foul charge to number 33, Camden Waldron. His first personal foul, team foul number 6.
First shot is good. Ethan Shoemake. Second shot is good as well. Looks like they're going to run Kentucky right here. Elijah's going to take it all the way. Nobody's going to even attempt to stop him. 38-18. Don't want to foul. Kind of loses momentum when you do that. And so going to pass out to the corner. That three is going to fall. That's going to be number 3. Aiden Hilton. Official timeout right there to get the net readjusted. Three-pointer from Lodge Stinson. Gets it to drop. 41-21. Fires a three-pointer of his own. Solomon Gilkey with it. Rebounded by Camden Holcomb.
Hilton.
41-23. We just got into bonus with 3:14 left in the half. Camden Holcomb picks up his second, and we're gonna get Braden Williams subbed in for him. A very questionable call out there and whatnot. So 41-24. Doing just about whatever we want, but you know, if we executed on defense better, then it would be a bigger blowout, be a lot more impressive. And step back three from Trenton Hunt, gets it to drop. Man, they are firing on all cylinders. To look at the stat book from this, to see the shot percentages from 3-point, from overall field goal percentage, I'd want to see what that number is if they continue on this path of making about almost every other shot, if not some threes in a row, some shots in a row. Yeah, going on a streak and whatnot. 44-27, we are up by 17. No, 14, excuse me. No, that'd be 17. Trevor Hunt's another three. Looking like a pregame shoot-around, as Rick Hinojosa would say. Or David Aldridge, my bad.
Personal foul charge number 11, Braden Williams. His second personal foul, team foul number 8. One is number 3, Aiden Hilton.
It's a little short right there. And Gatta's going to come away with it. Lodge-Stinson's going to have it. Lodge-Stinson, hey, gets it to drop. 50-27 with a minute and a half left. Up 23 right now. You know, 50 points early on in the semi-early in the second quarter. You know, you still have quite a few possessions left to potentially. Stolen away by Braden Williams. No calls like that, you're going to get someone hurt out here. And so Braden's a tough one, though, and got back up, and he's ready to play some defense. Looks like they're going to save it for one last shot, potentially. Hit by Stinson, stolen by Gatta. Almost a good pass right there. It looked good. It just got a hand on it. Gonna get an and one shot right there. 50-29 is the score. Solomon is gonna go to the free throw line. Solomon Gilkey. And it's going to fall a little short. Gatta's going to get it. 36 seconds left. If we don't get a transition bucket, we may save it for one last shot opportunity. Trevor Hunt going to kick out to Lige. Couldn't quite get it there as it was tipped. Tipping going to go. Floater, and Gatta's going to get it and going to take it all the way. No. Coach Brown signaling it in to probably run UNLV. Oh, definitely a foul right there. That's going to be on number 13, Cynthia Martinez. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm new here. 9 seconds left. Gatta's going. Jump shot is up. A little long. And 2 seconds left, and he was passing it. He got a little worried that they weren't going to get it off in time, but they weren't going to have time to gather. But Trevor Hunt did have it time to load and go, but it just wasn't on the ball, or wasn't on aim. Excuse me. So 50-29 going to the locker room. Waldron Bulldogs here playing extremely well. Need to step up on defense a little bit, just because even though they're up 21 right now, it could be a different ball game, and when you allow certain points to happen when you could have prevented them, then kind of makes you wish that you could have stopped it and had a bigger lead. So 7.5 minutes. We'll see you here in about 6.5 minutes once halftime gets closer to an end. And so we're going to bring you back some more entertaining Bulldog basketball here in just a few short minutes. Always go Dogs. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Before we left for a break, your Waldron Bulldogs got to a nice little lead early on, and then we let them come back within 7. Then we pulled away again, tripling the lead to 21. So the score 50-29, but it definitely could be a bigger lead. You know, don't want to get greedy or selfish, but when you can make some plays stop, when you can prevent some point getting on the board, you know you want to, even though you're up by 20 plus, because it just makes you look that much better. Because if you can't prevent some of those, then when you get play better teams or whatnot, then when it comes down to the wire, it comes down to sometimes single plays that you could have stopped if you did stop them. So they're going to get called for a travel right there. We're going to get the ball right back. Looks like we're going to have the starting 5 right back out on the floor to start the half. Wide open, Braden Williams scores up, out of position, but lays it up and in. They call for a foul right there against Fuller. Gilkey going to pass that one out to (52-29) is your score. Fuller in the corner, batted away by Ethan Shoemake, and Braden almost got it, but Gilkey's going to come away with it. Ellis with it, pass to Tippin. Gonna get called for a foul. That's Isaac's 3rd. Gonna have to consider getting him out of the game. But at the same time, you could risk that because he's not necessarily. He is an asset, definitely, but when you're winning by this much this easy, then you know you're putting a lot of faith in other, like that second group that we had out here just a minute ago. Good effort to make up from that last play of Caden Fuller. Gonna get fouled on that shot attempt. Took it hard to the basket. Took it even harder, fall to the floor. His head bounced up almost as high as the basketball did when it hit the floor. Anywho, gonna get, heard the crowd cheer for it, but you can't really cheer for it when you get a foul called against you. So the first shot's going to be no good. Score's going to remain 52-29. Second shot, it is good for Isaac Thorell, Villarreal. Ethan Shoemake with it, double team. Solomon Gilkey airballed something. Jaden Hutchins with it. Surveying Ellis. Three-pointer. Gets it in. Score makes 56-29. I believe that's his 3rd 3 of two in the first quarter. That's definitely 5 seconds. Solomon Gilkey going to pass out to Ellis. Ellis is looking. Shoemake gonna drive, gonna get caught dead. Solomon Gilkey gonna look to drive and give it to Alex Tippin looking in the corner to Ellis. They go out of bounds after the last touch by Ellis. I'm gonna stop saying their name so much because they pass it so fast that before I can finish their name, it's in the hands of someone else. So, anywho. That would have been very impressive if he got that pass off. That jump shot in the air, 360, threw it out. That would have been very cool. Going to get called for a foul though. And so, 3-point shot from Gata Wagner, a little short. Gilkey with it. Gata just running all over the court. Alex Tippin blocks. Gets called for a foul. Looks like it'll be on Jaden Hutchins.
Personal foul charge to number 1, Jaden Hutchins, is first personal foul, team foul number 3.
Just going to see Alex Tippin to the free throw line. First shot goes in for Alex Tippin. We're going to get a group of 5 in. Bryson Bailey, Camden Holcomb, the Hunt Twins, and Lyle Stinson. 56-30 is your score, up 26. And somebody thought that he was going to, Aiden Hilton was going to get that rebound, but not if Trenton Hunt had anything to say about it. Camden Holcomb going to get fouled on that late attempt. Camden Holcomb's first shot is up and nothing but net. Pushes the lead to 27. Man, we are having a night tonight. High percentage from 3, high percentage period, and getting defensive stops, getting to the hole. And so, yeah. Gilkey with it in the high post. Ellis looking to drive out to Ethan. Rebounded by Trenton Hunt. Good.
Personal foul charge to number 20. It was his third personal foul, team foul, number 4.
Pass inside of Bryson Bailey, inbounds. Got tipped right there on that floater. Blocked once again by the Bulldogs. Or excuse me, another block. Not necessarily by the Bulldogs. Well, it was blocked by the Bulldogs, but it wasn't again because they blocked us last possession. 58-30 is your score. Timeout for Coach Wright. And we'll be back here with less than 20 seconds to get the rest of the third quarter action underway. We've scored 8 points here in the looks like it's going to be their ball. Don't know where they're throwing the ball in at. It looks like it may be that corner. Oh, it's going to be our ball. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion on that inbound play as they were not back to defend and we were going 3-on-1. Bad pass right there by Tippin. Good pass there by Hunt. Cameron Holcomb's going to get his third foul.
Personal foul charge to number 2, Lawrence Mason. His second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Coach Coker just told me that we wouldn't have that problem if we just taught Wise how to dunk it. And I would agree with that statement. Coach Coker is a coaching mastermind. Pass inside to Solomon Gilkey, airballed that. Good save by Bryson Bailey. Trenton Hunt's going to control the possession for the Waldron Bulldogs going up the court. Lige with it. Gonna get an and one for Bryson Bailey, taking it to the hole.
Bryson Bailey.
He got an and one, 62-30, up 32. Got that rebound, got it taken away. Going 2-on-4, 2-on-5, and finally they get another guy back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to zoom it out and make sure it's not too zoomed in. Gilkey with it, out to Martinez. Shots up, a little long. Trevor comes down with it. Cameron Hulk comes down with it. Cameron brings it up for the big man for the team. Getting my words mixed up. Almost gets another layup for Bryson Bailey. Can't quite convert. And Alex Tippin will have it. We're getting on the ground with it. Trenton Hunt comes up with the steal. Ball pass to Camden Holcomb. And gets that one to drop. 30 seconds left to go. 64-30 is your score. Ball pass to Alex Tippin. Gets that one to drop. Gonna dribble that one out of bounds. Gonna go the other way with it. Danville's ball. Three seconds left. Got a tip on it. Kevin Holcomb prevents him from making that shot. We're gonna get a new 5 MP Justice, Big Daddy D, Jaden McConnell, Ethan Mayberry, and Peyton Lipham. Scored a 64-32. We literally have them beat by as much as they've scored, which, you know, they haven't scored a whole lot, but they've only scored half of what we got. Sound better. Because they could score 2 and we score 4, and it's not that big of a lead, but it'd be double. But 32-64, big time lead right here. Don't want to give it away, putting some underclassmen in and some bench players. You know, we have a lot of depth this year with the senior high boys, especially 3-point wise. We saw that this evening in all of its glory. So 64-32, we're going to look to push the lead more, but we need to get some underclassmen and bench players some extra time to keep our starters from getting hurt and an obvious win. So, yeah. On the court for the Little John is going to be Vicente Martinez. Aiden Hilton. You got number 20. Let's see. Jaden McConnell with a 3 of his own. I told you we had a lot of depth. We have Ethan Ellis. We're going to have Justin Grubbs. I already said Aiden Hilton, and then we're going to have Solomon Gilkey. So 67-32. It's a 65 or 35 point lead. If we were winning by 65, that'd be very impressive. But we are not. But it's still impressive. Ethan Mayberry with the ball, lost it a little bit. And he called for a foul as Vicente got too much into his personal space. Looks like we're gonna not be in the bonus quite yet, but we're gonna be throwing it in from the sideline. It's hard to see when they throw it in from the sideline right there, the position that we're at. Big Daddy D's with it. I'm gonna call for a foul. It's gonna be a 1-on-1. Peter Justice going to the free throw line. First trip tonight. See if he can execute, remain perfect from the line, or go 2 for 2. Not remain because it's the first trip. First shot's up. First shot's good. 1 for 1. Let's see if he can remain perfect. That's a better way of putting that one. 2 for 2. Let's see if he can get it right here. Second shot's no good. Rebounded by Hilton. Looking to push it the other way. Mayberry defending. Ellis with it. And it's actually super impressive, not gonna lie, how much I'm able to remember these names. Team number 20 without looking at us. That's gonna be Ethan Ellis, Solomon Gilkey right there, Vicente Martinez, Aiden Hilton, and then Justin Grubbs. That was all without looking at a thing. It's fresh in my memory, so here in about 2 minutes I probably won't remember. Lob up to Solomon Gilkey.
Solomon Gilkey, 2-point basket for Danville.
It's going to be Vicente Martinez. That either says Vincent Martinez. No, that says Vicente. It's has an extra E and no 2 N's, so it has to be Vicente. That free throw's going to be rebounded and stolen by McConnell. Tried to save it, couldn't get it into a Bulldog. Aiden Hilton comes away with it, so that's Ethan Ellis. Man, I'm like super proud of myself. I haven't set a roster in like a month. Solomon Gilkey, high post. Ethan Ellis outside. Aiden Hilton lobbed up to Gilkey. And we're going to get a foul called. Okay. Clock's going to keep running, so in 4.5 minutes, the game will be over. (68-34), 34-point lead. We're gonna get some substitutions in. 14, Casey Mowdy. McConnell with it. We're gonna substitution. 12, Tyler Wright. 15, Drew Owens, and 00, Jacob Daggs. I would say we leave Mayberry. That's what okay, looks like we're gonna leave Mayberry. Somebody to run the point. Inside of Jacob Daggs. Mowdy's with it. Inside to Tyler Wright. Mayberry with it. We're going to get a jump ball. 68-34 is still your score. Grubbs with a 3. Doesn't get it to drop. Mowdy with it. Drew Owens. Mayberry with a floater. Can't get it to drop. Sente taking it all the way, can't get it to drop. We get a timeout right here. Looks like Coach Brown may get a play drawn up so these underclassmen can get some game experience for running game-like situation plays and whatnot. So, yeah. Dags in the corner. Aiden Nelson. Hey, I remembered it. That'll be number 3. Then you got Alex Tippin. And then you got number 31. Dags for 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a wrap on that game. 68-34. Great game played. Great game by Talon Hefner as well. Good job, little man. We are going to end this live stream. Thank y'all for all coming out. Thank you for all who came out to support. Thank you all who tuned into the live stream. And we'll see y'all back here next time on Bulldogs TV on On the Court with Kennedy. And as always, go Dogs.